We welcome you to Penny Gymnasium on the campus of Halldale High School as Munzing Media Sports brings you girls high school basketball tonight, a doubleheader as Winthrop is in to take on the Bulldogs. We'll start tonight with the JV contest. Sorry, a little late getting started here today as Winthrop was a little bit late getting in. Want to make sure they gave the young ladies a good chance to warm up their normal 15 minutes. So we'll be starting just a little bit late there. Still about 4 minutes left on the warm-up clock. Hello, everybody. I'm Rob Munzing, joined here by Gary Verhill, Dick Layton doing our stats, Evan Grady running our game cam, and Chris Wheeler is running our production here for the doubleheader as the Ramblers load up the bus, the Ramblin' bus, and head over here to Halldale. This was a game that was put together very quickly last night, and that's the kind of year it's going to be, Gary. It's a topsy-turvy kind of changing year, and everybody's adapting to it, as are we. We were here last night, got a note at halftime from Chris Ranslow, slipped us a note and said, hey, this hot off the press, can you guys come do a game here tomorrow? And we said, sure, we're available because we were supposed to be here to do I think it was the boys' Gardner game was going to be tonight. And, of course, with Gardner being in the protocol for COVID, they're not able to make it here. So one of the changes, Gary, here tonight is a very short roster for the Winthrop ladies. So they're going to play 6-minute quarters here for the JV game because a lot of these kids are going to step in and be varsity players as well. Yeah, Rob,
as you can see, Halldale JV girls played last night, we know. And we'll see how they are on their feet tonight. They had a good performance by a couple players. Aubrey Gilbert was the game player for us last night.
The Caps of Pizza play with the game.
Cormier had a great night, and along with a couple of their guards, Jenna Lee and Carly Reith.
Olivia Gibbons with a good game last night as well.
They all contributed.
Yeah, we had a hard time picking the player of the game for the Bulldogs last night, and certainly several deserving girls with that as they beat the Gardner Tigers in a game that featured a lot of back-and-forth play, good play by both teams, and certainly it's an opportunity, I think, that the coaches are taking here, Gary. I think what everybody's thinking is let's strike while we can. Let's play as many games as we can because, as we've seen around different parts of the state, things can get shut down very quickly. So they're trying to get as many games in as they can and bring these young players along. So we're looking forward to a good contest here between rivals. These are usually very intense games. You'd have the Bulldog Power across the way here. They'd be packed to the gills and the bleachers here for a Halldale Winthrop game. But
that's right.
It certainly is different here this year. You can see normally the teams are right below us here at Penny Gymnasium, but this year, of course, they're across the way, bleachers pushed in, everybody spread out, and of course everybody's following the COVID protocols as we were all masked up and distanced apart, and we're just happy to be able to be the parents and the fans and the grandparents, the eyes and ears. Right. I want to send out a thank you. During our game last night, got some chatter going on Facebook, and we had several people make contributions to us. They donated on MunzingMediaSports.com, and we thank you for doing that. We're just pleased that, as we said, we can be the eyes and ears of the parents, the grandparents, the families, the siblings that can't make it here for any of the games here. We know a lot of teams are going live stream. We've been doing it a lot of years, so you'll see us a little more probably sophisticated than some of the schools. But I compliment anybody that's trying to get up and bring these games to the parents, even if it's just with a cell phone, whatever they can use. Certainly get these games into the houses where the parents want to be able to watch their kids play. So we're glad you're with us, and we thank you for your support and your kind words towards our efforts to bring these games to you. I want to thank our crew here. As I said, Gary Verhill joining me again tonight. Gary normally works the Gardner games. He's going to work middle school girls basketball here at Halldale as his granddaughters are playing, so he'll be there for that. Dick Layton is always a mainstay of ours doing our stats. Chris and Evan here today to run the production here for us. So we're thankful to be able to be here. We're thankful for the good health, and we wish you all the very best of good health as well. So we'll get set to go. We set it for 6, and you'll see the scoreboard will actually it'll be tied right into the broadcast. So
Rob, as you said, we have some very good comments on Facebook, and one that we forgot is one of the Tigers' biggest fans, and we see her on Facebook last night, and we forgot to say hello to Andrea.
Oh, Andrea Creamer, yes,
Yeah, she's,
Mademoiselle Creamer. She
yeah.
was very taking with my pronunciation in French of Bourget. So she was very impressed with that, and that's Emma Bourget. She was our player of the game for the Gardner Tigers last night, and I was pronouncing Bourget. I'm going to check on that anyway. So Halldale going left, right, and the white shirts and the green, of course, is the Winthrop Ramblers. That was put up by Gibbons. Winthrop. As we said, we're playing 6-minute quarters. It's going to be popped outside there by Laterno. Two Laternos playing. This is Julia playing. She's a sophomore playing. You see her sister, I'm assuming Lindsay, in the varsity game. Comes back out wide and reset. Faith Alexander tries to work it in. She gets harassed there. Some pretty good defense there by Cami Doobie. So we had some issues last night with our video and audio not syncing up. Let us know that everything's working okay here today, and we try to make some adjustments on our setup here to make sure that doesn't happen. And it was. They said Gary sounded a little bit like a robot at one time there last night. That's a bug that sometimes comes up and bites us. Williams with it. Get it back over here outside to Doobie. They tried to drill it inside, but that was knocked away by Alexander. It's going to be green ball.
Winthrop got some girls here that can handle the ball at the guards. These two teams match up fairly well height-wise.
Knocked away, and Cormier got it. Gibbons now. Ahead it comes here to Lee. Lee's quick. And she's a good ball handler. Pop from the sideline won't go, and they'll get a held ball, and it'll be white. Just underway here. Glad you could join us from Penny, first of two games. Alexander.
Oh, almost stolen away there.
Littler got in the passing lane for the Ramblers. Stolen and tied up. So the 6-minute quarters are just, we get Rob Kennedy asking about that. 8 minutes for the varsity. They'll be normal. Cormier got in the lane and knocked it away. Laterno to inbound here. Right on the line. She did good. That was a good job by Doobie not going to backcourt. Doobie trying to get the shot off, gets it in underneath here. And that was Vashon with the shot knocked away. Still waiting for our first score of the game. About 2 minutes into this. Popped outside, and there it is. Right on cue was Littler. Isabella Littler, the 5'3" sophomore guard. Pops one home. Comes Alexander. She's in. Down low. Puts it up. It won't go. And trying to make the rebound and make the play was Aubrey Gilbert.
You know, a point I wanted to make last night, Rob, was I've only seen maybe 3 games this year, but I want to say something to do with the officiating. It's been very loose officiating. They're letting the girls play basketball. They realize the situation they're in, and they're really not taking control.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? They're letting the girls play basketball, knowing that they're having a really short season.
And not a lot of practice time for some of the squads. We saw that with Gardner last night. Popped outside. Won't go. They'll fight for the rebound. It'll be pulled away there by Jenna Lee. Here comes Jenna. Jenna, the diminutive point guard. She's a good ball handler. Tough take inside. Might have got deflected and rebound. The shot came to Doobie ahead. And on the finish, smartly, is Haley Williams. So Williams caught that right in on stride, Gary. Didn't travel, put it up and down.
I take a quick 5-point lead here with 3 minutes left.
Cormier's going to launch one from downtown, back of the iron. Littler gets cut off by Cormier. Got it ahead. Letourneau drops it in underneath, but that got away from Lucy Vachon out of bounds. Yeah, and it's quite a commitment for the officials that they have to make as well, Gary. You know, they've got to come out into a situation that's, you know, a little bit foreign to them. And, you know, we talked to the guys last night, and, you know, they're all masked up, and they can't use locker room facilities or whatnot, and they're making it work. That was a pop outside by Jenna Lee, a 3-point basket, makes it a 2-point game. So Lee with the pop. Comes back outside now. Letourneau gets it in the corner. They'll penetrate and kick. Flash cut. And Littler got the rebound, tried to get it on, got the pass, tried to get it underneath, couldn't do it. She'll get it back outside. Isabella Littler. She's got the 3-point basket here to start the game here for the Ramblers, and that's going to be a travel. Take a look at the 3-point here. This is a good kick out to the outside. Launch there. And up and down, all net. Pretty release, pretty shot for Jenna Lee. Halldale got Lee. She's going to bring it back out. Pop from the corner. Gibbons, no. Good follow underneath. That was Gibbons underneath, I'm sorry. Had the good follow. Tipped away by Lee. Jenna Lee in the corner. Pop there, all net.
Nice shot.
Banged home. That was a nice follow through by Coro and ties it at 5. Gilbert with the rebound, gets it to Lee. She goes to business. Yeah, she pushed your ball. Gibbons. She's going to stop, gets it inside to Gilbert. Gilbert muscles home. Can't get it. She's got the rebound. That's up, dropped home and in. So she followed her shot, Gary.
Good second effort, yeah. Good second effort on Aubrey.
So Gilbert didn't get the original, but she stayed with it. Able to get it up and in, and now she's got free throws. Just the first foul that was called against Williams. So 3-point play won't go, but might have got away with a little double dribble. And we're going to foul on Gilbert. So I think back in the old days, Gary, when you and I were coaching like 5th grade, 6th grade basketball, 6-minute quarters, right?
Yeah.
Maybe when I was coaching middle school back in the day.
Is that what they were, 6 minutes?
I think. I'm not sure. Comes Lee. Jenna hesitates, gets it in the corner. Pop there and in.
Nice.
That was up and down for Brooke Mishu just in the game. So good shot by Brooke, her first appearance, and she's got one knocked home.
Jenna's only a freshman, so you're going to see her for a few more years here at this Halldale gym. Which, as we mentioned last night, has had some vast improvements here. It's a beautiful new floor here, and it's just looks all redone inside. Thanks to many of the people that donated. They're on the floor, painted in the floor over there, and you can see some of them.
Yeah, great community support up here, as always, and we're tickled to be up here, and we'll have every dribble of the season. Munzing Media up here, and We'll show you with upcoming games here very shortly. So that will do it for the very fast first quarter. You see the score, 9-6. Bulldogs over the Ramblers. We're back after this.
The culture in PNG is very different. It's very special. Everyone is very collaborative. Everyone is very honest, and they want to help you succeed.
I work with a good group of people. A lot of experienced people have been here for many years. Some people that I work with have been here for 30 plus years. You have the tools to learn, the necessity to drive you forward, which are great.
I'm getting my needs met career-wise. So I'm getting the leadership experience. I'm getting the coaching that I need to move on and move up.
The greatest aspects of benefits we get here. You know, we get health insurance, life insurance, disability insurance, and it's all keys in. That's worth something to me. Along with the pay, I know I'm going to have a paycheck at the end of the week.
We're back here to the Penny Gymnasium. Rob Munz and Gary Verhill, as you see, and Rob Kennedy is doing a little work for us on the back end. Thanks, Rob. Looks like it's synced up okay right now, and I just actually checked it because when I'm looking at the Facebook feed myself, it's a little bit behind. So when we went to break, the first thing I did was, Rob, I grabbed my phone to make sure it was in sync, and the audio sounded okay, but we appreciate you looking for it, and everything seems okay today. Those gremlins, they come up and they bite you. So far, so good. So we put 6 more on. We're into second quarter action here already. And it'll be turned over to Green. Third team foul on the Bulldogs. Only one against the Ramblers. And of course,
nice pass inside.
Short bench. They can't afford to have anybody foul out. So they get the ball off to Lee here. It's a good rebound by Donahue underneath. That's a dangerous pass and almost intercepted. I can't see who it went off of.
It's going to be hard to call right there.
That's going to be a tough one. Have to come check the Munzing Media replay. Yeah, they got the call right. It's right down in front of us. Subs in the game. Faith Alexander comes back in for Brooke Mishu. Olivia Gibbons with it. Olivia goes right side to Lee. Lee looked to get the return pass, couldn't get it. Reverse it over. That went over Lee's head. Talked to Coach OJ on the in the pregame when we were setting up here. He thanked us for the broadcast and says he works down at the Bath Iron Works. He said, you wouldn't believe how many people just starve to watch things. He said, I'm getting reports from all kinds of people that don't have kids even playing here that are watching the game just so they can see the kids out there. And of course, you can't see the smiles on the kids' faces because they got the masks on, but they're all very happy. So we got a take here by Doobie. She's going to get it ahead. Good hustle back. And foul is Littler is foul. She'll go to the free throw line, get some shots. 9-6. So JV game will be obviously over very quickly, but the varsity game I have not heard, so we're not anticipating any change in the time of that. We should check that out at halftime with Chris Ranslow. We'll do that. Chris is right down, one of the few people. Normally the stage is packed with folks that are part of the support, and not quite so here today, as you have to limit the number of people in the building, and everybody's doing the COVID dance. 9-7 now, out of bounds. Comes up on the stage. We got some changes to the schedule that we had put out there as is happening. We'll get those to you as well. Littler goes. She can't get it. Can't get it in. Williams pops it. No. And Bulldogs will hang on to it with Gibbons. Here comes Gibbons. Kicked in underneath. Good pass and finish that time. Up and in for Faith Alexander. But credit the pass. That was a nice bounce pass. Gary's favorite pass. Good take and finish there for Cammie Doobie. Doobie would not be denied. She slashed. Got a good one here. 2-point game. Popped way downtown. That would look good on the release by Gibbons. The put up won't go. Rebound Alexander. She's fighting her compatriot number 12, Doobie. But Doobie got the double dribble. It's going to turn over back here to the Bulldogs. Picks up the dribble and gets it to Lee in the corner and back outside to Gibbons. Gibbons going to put up a runner. She got fouled in the action.
She'll go to the line.
First foul called against Julia Letourneau. Just the second team foul. Not many fouls called. 6 total in the game. So Gibbons get a second one here. She's good on that too. So 13-9. Come the Ramblers.
Nice.
Dished inside. Oh, Letourneau wishes she had that one back. So the pass got threaded through and
going to be
foul
called
on the rebound, right, Gary?
Faith Alexander, I think, is going to get called for it. It's her second.
Inbound here's for the Ramblers. They'll kick it out. Williams dished inside, trying to get it to the open play. They finally find one outside. It's Vachon. She's going to swing it outside. Good defense here in the half court by the Bulldogs on the baseline, and they're going to call the block. Donahue got called. She tried to shut down the baseline. She shut it down all right, but 16 foul first on Donahue. Tipped away on the inbound pass. Good defense there that time by Coro. Letourneau set the inbound here for the Ramblers. Surveys the scene, gets it out high. Doobie swings it left to Littler. Littler takes it top of the key. Williams left side now, popped out there. Doobie inside. And 3-second call, I believe. Dick Layton doing our stats. Dick will stat up for us at halftime. I want to thank Dick volunteering to do this, not just this year. Dick's been with us since he was old, so you know where we are now. Right, Dick? Dick says he's older now. Dick's the most well-read man I know. Voracious reader. Inside it comes to Cormier, kicks it back outside. Good ball movement. Gibbons got one lined up, just comes off just a little offline. Thrown ahead, and let's see who last touched it. It's going to be green ball, they say. I think it went off of Coro, so. Comes out high. Not able to be kept in, and we get kind of blocked out in that corner a little bit. You actually see it better than we do. So we get a quick timeout, and We'll take the timeout as well. We'll come back. We'll have more basketball from Penny Gymnasium after this.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their health care just didn't cover it.
I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
Not Fair showing that Capsa Pizza ad here right around the supper hour, 5:27. Everybody's leaving the gymnasium, heading down to Capsa's. I wonder if they deliver to us during a game. I bet they would. I got to ask Chad.
That's a good idea, Rob.
If we could get Capsa's delivery between games. I know they do deliver, part of the ad, so that's great stuff. We'll have to check with Chad Partridge. He very generously donates the play of the game for all the kids, and the kids just love being named play of the game. We try to spread it out, actually, too.
I'll take pepperoni if you
Yeah, okay, Gary. You might get a senior citizen discount. Down low, and Bulldogs come up with the ball. Gibbons. Comey is going to launch. She got all net.
Boy, that was nice and soft. What a nice arc she had.
She got a nice touch, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does.
She's not afraid to take her shot when she gets it. That was a good drive that time. Not able to get it finished was Lucy Vachon, but she made a nice first step right by Cormier. 15-9, Bulldogs. Early lead, 5-0 for the Ramblers, but Bulldogs came back, tied it, went ahead, and they've maintained that lead. Popped outside, no, going to be long, and comes back outside. That looked funny, but she never left the floor, so it wasn't called for anything. Lee's got it, going to reset the offense.
There it goes again.
17-9.
Yeah, she follows through beautiful on that shot.
Dished it off inside, off the glass, rung halfway down and out. Popped outside and gets a roll that time, does Littler. Under a minute. Here in the first half. We'll recap the scoring for you. Dished inside, Gibbons.
She's going to get called, is she?
Popped outside there by Mishu. Won't go. We're down to 13. Ahead, Littler. Kicks it back outside. That was a good kick-out pass. Rolls halfway down. Cormier with the rebound. Lee going to launch. And off the rim, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. You see the score. Halldale 17, Winthrop 11. We'll step away, take a quick break. Dick will tally up. We'll come back for halftime, which I don't expect to be that long a normal halftime. I think we'll probably be pretty quick with it. So we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. JMH Associates is a boutique financial and management consulting firm that can provide customized solutions for your business or personal affairs. We can provide management expertise to your small business, personal financial guidance, and organizational structure for your personal and business needs. This will allow for better communication and execution with your other financial partners. We help establish businesses, we'll help you start a new business, and we can provide IT support for your business needs. We are JMH Associates. We're proud to be associated with MunsingMediaSports.com. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Junior Trojan Football and Cheering would like to thank Maine Athletic Fundraising for allowing us to build this beautiful facility. We raised $18,000 in our first year with Maine Athletic Fundraising, $28,000 last year, and we hope to top that again this year.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation. We're back here to Penny Gymnasium. We're going to bring in Dick Layton for the halftime show, and he'll recap the scoring for you. We were checking on, we thought Cormier may have had a 3, but her toe was on the line, so it was only a 2. They've checked with that, so Dick's got his halftime stats ready to go. Take it away, Richard.
Okay, Rob. Winthrop with their 5 players out there. We're into 6-minute quarters, so it's a 17-11 game at halftime. Hollowell led 9-6 first period and 8-5 the second period for the 11 points. Only 2 fouls for Winthrop. Williams has a foul. Julia Letourneau has a foul. Faith Alexander has 2 fouls for Halldale. Brooke Michaud a foul. Karen Coro a foul. Ashlyn Donahue a foul. 2 points basket for Michaud. Olivia Gibbons has 2 foul shots. Jenna Lee has a 3. Faith Alexander a 2. Carolyn Coro a 2. Aubrey Gilbert a 2. And Kelsey Coma almost 2 threes, but 2 baskets for the 17 points. They had 6 turnovers. On the other side of the ledger, Isabella Littler with a 3 and a 2 for 5 points. Haley Weems has 2. Kami Doobie a foul shot and a basket for 3, and Julia Letourneau a foul shot for their 11 points. They have 5 turnovers, so the leading scorer is Isabella Littler with 5, and on the other side of the ledger, we got Kelsey Cormier with 4 points for Halldale. 17-11 right now at half, and we got 6.5 minutes till the third period, Rob.
Okay, thank you, Richard. And we did get an update from Chris Ranslow, the fine athletic director here at Halldale. He doesn't want to hold folks in the gym. It's a school night, so they're going to, as soon as the JV game, they will go through their normal sanitation protocol, then the warm-ups, and then we'll play. So Chris laid it all out, and he says we're going to tip off at, 6:22. Is what he says. So we'll come on, we'll set our time between games, and we'll be on a little bit earlier, maybe than we thought we would be for that varsity game. So we're going to take a break here at halftime. We'll come back for the second half of the JV game after this.
I really love working at P&G because of the impact that I'm making on my community.
Once a year we will shut down our facility, and it's really cool because at that point we have close to 400 people that are spreading out over the community, helping out all of these nonprofits.
It's just a great day where we all get together and help the community, and we all have fun, and it's just rewarding to be able to give back and help other people. So that was something that we're really glad that they started. And then shutting the whole plant down and do it as a group is a big deal also.
Everybody here looks forward to that day. It just energizes everyone knowing that we're going out and we're truly helpful out in the community. And we donate, we shut down our plant for 2 days to be able to leverage all of this manpower to go out and accomplish things that some companies say they can't even get done in a year with the volunteers they have. So we go out in 1 day, and for several hours, go out there and do it. And people are just so excited when they know that we're coming to do that and ask us that year, can you come back and do this again? This is great. So it's a really good sense of pride at every level throughout that day of caring, no matter where you go out in the community. Everyone is very excited about it.
The culture in PNG is very different. It's very special. Everyone is very collaborative. Everyone is is very honest, and they want to help you succeed.
We value everybody's input, especially the new guy. So if you're having a problem on the line, it's always, you get stuck with this mentality of, hey, I've seen this before. Maybe your experience is your worst enemy. So you turn to the new guy and you say, hey, buddy, what do you see? Because I see this. And you get their perspective, and they like that. They feel like, wow, I'm a new guy, and now you're asking me my opinion. And sometimes it actually helps us resolve issues or problems on the line, and with our culture, it's very cool.
Procter & Gamble is a good place to apply to try to work at. The pay is good, benefits are good, and they're willing to invest a lot in you to help you succeed at what you do.
I'm getting my needs met career-wise. So I'm getting the leadership experience. I'm getting the coaching that I need to move on and move up. And then I'm also getting breadth of experience in terms of the different roles and stuff like that. So I'm getting the exposure that I need. So that's why I like it. I mean, the pay is great, of course, but it's more than just pay to me. It's being able to find something that I'm passionate about and that I am good at, and that I can just jump in and feel like I'm making a valuable contribution to the business. So
I love my job. I am never bored here. I get tired, I wake up in the mornings, but I've never woke up in the morning and said, I just don't want to go to work. I just don't feel like being there. So I love my job, and I love the fact that it's something different every day I come in. I don't know what to expect when I come to work.
We're definitely up there in both wage and benefits. But for me, it is the people. Yep, we have a great group here.
The benefits are great. We have a new gym that's been expanding, so that in itself is a huge benefit. With the gym, there's the personal trainers and all kinds of different equipment and classes.
If everybody embraces that they're a shareholder, they're owner of the company, your opinion really matters. And that's another thing I think P&G is really good at.
Rob Munz and Gary Verhill back here on Munzing Media. We got Winthrop Halldale basketball doubleheader, the JV game. Heard from Dick Layton, 17-11 is your score. He took you through the individual scoring here. About a minute left here in the halftime. Let's take a look at our upcoming game for this, the rest of this week on Munzing Media. On Thursday night, we'll be back here at Penny Gymnasium, Monmouth at Halldale Girls. That's a doubleheader, and the schedule says 5:15 and 7. But remember, everything's changeable this year, but that's what we were given on the schedule. So that's what we'll go with until now. But always check back on game day. Sometimes things change. So that'll be the game that we'll have upcoming here for the remainder of our Munzing Media productions of high school basketball. And then we get really busy, and we'll bring those, we'll give you a look at those Thursday, during the Thursday game. We'll bring you next week's action. One of the games that we did lose was the Mount Ararat at Halldale game that was scheduled for next week. Mount Ararat has got wrapped up in the COVID situation that occurred at Gardner High School. They played there the other night, so they're currently under quarantine right now. So they can't play next week. They've rescheduled that game for Saturday in February. So that's how it's going to be. And, if you've been following the games, that's exactly what's been happening through the course of the season. And as we said at the open of the game, and Gary and I talked about a lot of the schools are just saying, hey, listen, if we get an available date and somebody's available, let's see if we can snatch them and play. And I think it's been a good plan so far. And where there's no heel points going on, Gary, the kids are starved to play, right. And so play the games. And, teams, in the course of a tournament season, you want to practice because you want that prep and you want to do all those things. But a little bit different in this this day and age. And we all, pray for the vaccine that is coming to be able to take care of some of the issues that we've all been facing.
I think
Julia Letourneau, Gary, took a hard fall. She looks okay. She's going to stay in the game. So
from a coach's prospect of it, I think that it must be kind of nice and not as stressful to be able to work with some of the kids this year.
I think
you know what I mean.
Yes.
There's no pressure.
Yeah.
As far as coaching this year, as far as going to the state championship or anything like that.
Right. Yeah.
You got a group of girls, and you want to build them up for next year and teach them fundamentals and the way you want to coach. So it may be a nice building year for everybody.
That was a nice take and finish, hard finish by Gibbons, and she glassed it home. Steal here in the backcourt. Lee goes, lays it up. Got pretty well defended that time. Doing a good job was Haley Williams.
That's a double.
We're glad you're able to join us here. We'll welcome all our Winthrop fans. Winthrop's got a big game tonight in the boys' realm as they're taking on Coney. That'll be a great game in the boys' basketball. I think I think that game's being played at Winthrop. Winthrop does stream their games, so I'm sure the Winthrop fans are aware of that. So some good games going on. Ooh, good steal. Comes ahead now. This is Littler. Littler goes. She's got 5 points in the first half. Gets it back outside to Vashon and going to count it.
Nice move by Vashon falling through with that shot.
Yeah, that was a hard one to follow through. Lucy was a little off balance, but she was able to keep her balance enough to get it in, and Littler made a good play as well. So makes it 19-13. If you're just joining us in the second half and wondering why the game is so advanced, due to the numbers on the JVs for Winthrop, we're playing 6-minute quarters. That's inside and rolls out. Alexander with the good take, but the steal by Gibbons. She's going to get it back outside now. Faith Alexander. Faith brings it out. Resets the offense. Dips it inside. Some good defense there. Gilbert's got it for the pop and got it. Knocked it down.
Nice shot. Nice.
This is Williams with it. Kick back outside. Stolen away.
Oh, the nice defense by Cormier. She's going to get called for walking.
Yeah, walked before she got hit.
Nice effort.
Side out here right down below us. It's almost hard to get the camera angle down because we're so close to a Cormier with the steal. Now that rolls and loose ball and gathered by Doobie. Doobie ahead. Littler goes right side, kicks it back out. Doobie forced it in and tipped away, and I think it's last going to be touched by White. So it'll be green ball. Julia Letourneau. So Winthrop basically has one team, Gary, the way they're operating. So we'll see a lot of these kids will also dress up on the varsity game as well. They're co-coached by Kelsey Willett and Jess Merrill, a co-coaching situation taken over this year for Joey Burnham, who did a terrific job with bringing this program, the Winthrop program, back up to be a force to be reckoned with. Of course, we saw Jess during the fall. She's the field hockey coach for the Ramblers. They came over and played, game we did on Munzing Media. So with 3:38, 21-13. Stolen away. And restolen. pinballed around. Like Tommy the Pinball Wizard. Comes to Cormier. She can't get, nobody can find the handle of it. Must be a left-handed ball. Thrown up off the edge. That may be out of bounds. We get blocked a little bit down in that corner, and then I have to look through our camera angle as well. And sometimes if I don't get to the monitor, I might miss somebody that's made a shot here. So we try not to do that. I don't want to misidentify any of the players. So we might have missed one in the first half. I saw on Facebook, but we apologize for that. Pop from the corner, no good. Gibbons has got it. Olivia going to go all the way home and drop it down. Olivia Gibbons.
She stayed with it.
The 5'5" freshman guard.
Halldale's putting on a little full court pressure here.
They built a 10-point lead. Littler inside did a traffic jam down there.
That's going to be Gibbons, I believe.
Rambler ball. Comes out to Littler, right corner. That was a good first step by Williams, but stolen away by Gibbons. Gibbons, a good solid game again tonight. Goes down the right side. Came inside. 3-second violation. 10-point lead now for the Bulldogs. JV Bulldogs looking to go 2-0 in the last two nights.
Right.
Coach OJ is going to be happy with that. He's got his girls playing well. Want to thank the administration here at Halldale for having us up. As I said, every dribble that takes place in this gym will be covered on Munzing Media. Varsity, JV, middle school, boys and girls. Gilbert got fouled. Aubrey wearing 35 tonight.
Yeah.
30 last night.
30 last night.
So I would project her to wear 40 in the next game that we have, Gary, if things work out.
She could if her father's got the jersey. Her father's still got the jersey at home, I think. He's probably wearing it tonight.
So Joey's watching. As all the parents are, we're glad to be able to bring it. One of two. Aubrey. Gibbons got it. Tussle for it. Gets it to Gilbert. Gilbert trying to get it inside, can. Lee snuck in, got it, they'll reset it back outside. Mishu left side. Gibbons on the take. She's going to go up with a runner. Drops it home. Nice. A pretty play by Olivia Gibbons. Took it into the paint, took the contact, and dropped one home. That's a play of the game so far, Gary. We'll take a look. That's deserving of a Munzing Media CBU replay.
That's her eighth point of the game. She's only a freshman, too.
So we'll get this set up here, and Chris will get it set to go. Watch this, Gary.
Cuts across with a right hand. Hooks up over. Nice shot.
Beauty. That was a great play.
Right over Laterno.
By Olivia. And we want to thank CBU Benefits. They're our replay sponsor. Just right down the road a little bit here. There's their base of operations. And you see the part of the ad package that we run is going to have the CBU benefits with it. Stay with us for the post game. We'll have the Capsa Pizza player of the game. Give you a little tease on that one. No name in there yet. We'll get the brain trust together and decide on that. But I would think that Miss Gibbons is making a run for that so far with the 8 points, Gary.
Well, she
might be getting herself that pizza that you're drooling about.
Yeah, she's just missed 2 threes off the rim, so she's got a lot of potential to be high score here tonight.
26-13. Bulldogs have opened up the lead. They'll extend the pressure here. Almost Gilbert with a steal, but it got in the hands of Williams. Williams, good attack defense coming back was Mishu. That ball's loose, scrummed, and held ball. Right side now. Comes in quickly here to Gilbert. She muscles in. That was a good muscle move. Donahue got it back out. They let a little foul work go. Thrown up, won't go. Donahue banging inside are the Bulldogs. Now it'll come back outside. They'll reset it. Givens. Donahue into the corner. That was a nice pass to Mishu. She can't get it up and in, and doing some good board work inside is Gilbert. Finally coming down with it was Doobie. Ahead and out of bounds. Yeah, just got past Littler.
Good lead pass, just a little bit too far.
Under a minute here in the third. High post, almost read and stolen away, but Bulldogs will get it back. Gilbert way downtown, knocks one home.
Beauty.
Aubrey Gilbert. Littler on the attack, back outside here to Doobie. Doobie's going to put it up, won't go. Rebounds loose. Gilbert's tussling forward. Popped outside by Letourneau, and it came right and cashed home by Lucy Vachon. Could be last possession here in the quarter. Gibbons right side now. Gilbert going to bring it back out. Entry pass deflected away. Gilbert came up with the loose ball at the buzzer. I don't know whether they will call the foul just before the end of the quarter. They may. We'll let you know about that when we come back. But we're going to take a break here. We'll take a look at the nice play coming left to right on your screen. It was a beautiful play by Olivia Gibbons here as we get set to bring you quarter number 4. Oh, that's the corner shot by Gilbert. Okay. And that was a beauty.
It was. Nice arc on that ball.
So good job with the replays. Our Chris Wheeler. We're back after this.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Caps's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Caps's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsuspizza.com.
Get yourself a Capsa pizza or salad or nachos. Sit down and watch the game along with Munzing Media. That's what we suggest you do. It's Rob Munzing, Gary Verhill.
Those whoopie pies look pretty good to me.
Yeah. I'm serious. We'll have to check with Chad, get a delivery here for the crew. Evan Grady says, all right. He doesn't have to pull his wrestling weight yet. Waiting to get going. Evan Grady, wrestler in the Gardner High School program, on our camera here tonight. Tipped down inside, knocked away. So make sure you come back and join us for the varsity game. We're thinking that's going to be we're going to come on the air. What did we decide to do? 6:10, Chris? We'll come on at 6:10 for the game. We don't need to reset that yet, Chris. We'll set that after the game. We'll get time to do that. 5:23 left here in this one. As we said, abbreviated quarter so that the Winthrop kids, of course, the kids haven't had a lot of conditioning. They haven't been able to play, a lot of games yet or anything else like that. So it's taken them a little bit of time to get into shape. So they decided to go with just the 6-minute quarters here, as many of these kids are going to be dressing for the varsity.
I think it was a good idea.
Yeah, I do too. Popped outside. No. Tipped away. Multiple chances. And won't go, and now we'll get a tussle. We're going to get a foul call. Been a pretty foul-free game. So if I was on Letourneau, her second, team second. Lee got it inside and stolen away. Some good defense there, played by Haley Williams. Doobie brings it up left side. Back outside, it's kicked. Williams got cut off. Littler just a little bit short on the shot, and it'll turn over here to the Bulldogs. They'll have 28-15 lead to work with. 4:23 left. 4:34 left. I'm sorry. Didn't read the clock correctly. Thrown in and
a little tight positioning there.
Knocked away. Here comes Littler. Isabella pulls up. Gets it to the weak side. That was going to be a Vachon put up. Didn't get home. Comes Brooke Mishu. I'm sorry, that's Jenna Lee.
Jenna Lee, yeah.
And a little tangled up in the steps by Coro, and it'll turn over to the Winthrop Ramblers.
Gilbert, Cormier, and Gibbons back into the game.
Comes Doobie. Left side. Spun around Lucy Vachon and off her out of bounds. Gibbons goes to work outside. Now to Lee. Jenna swings it right side. Gilbert gets tripped up and
she took a bump, didn't she?
Out of bounds. Well, looks like they got their feet tangled up, and so no call. What do we call that? Incidental contact or something like that, huh? This is Williams. He's going to pop it. Iron. As the force field is on both teams. And steps called. (28-15). 3:22 left in this one. Gilbert, little give and go. Popped in the corner, rolls out for Gibbons. Rebound, no, and Winthrop clears. Stepped in is Gilbert. She streaks down the right side. Powers up strong. Gilbert takes it to the hole, puts it up, won't go, but she got fouled. Well, that was a good take there by Aubrey. She was determined there to make sure that she was going to go hard, draw the contact,
looking
and
for a
either get the
play, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. First one halfway down and out.
They've got Aubrey down here as 5'7". If she's 5'7", I'm 6'2". Because every time that I run into her, I'm looking up. She must be at least 5'9".
She's going to be a terrific player going forward in the program, Gary, for sure. That was popped outside nicely down there by Cammie Doobie. Gibbons. Almost got picked. Gets it back. Donahue inside. Donahue spins left side.
She got away with it, didn't she?
She might have. Donahue staying with it. Puts that one up, won't go. Second, third chance opportunity. Fighting in there was Coro and out of bounds. 2-12. Early 5-0 lead for the Ramblers. But then the Bulldogs came back. Really haven't looked back since then. On the take all the way is Williams.
Well, that was a nice job by Williams, yeah.
Boy, she went smooth to the basket.
God.
Good, solid finish by Williams.
5'4" freshman there.
Gibbons gets cut off. Out of bounds it goes. And tipped away by Green, so it'll stay white ball. Stay with us for the Caps of Pizza play of the game for Halldale. The only time we do the double ones is when it's Gardner and Halldale. Popped outside and rung home. So back-to-back good possessions for the Ramblers. That was a long shot knocked down by Doobie. Knocked away. (28-21), so we get a little closer, Gary.
Yeah.
Good little...
Dick just mentioned that Halldale hasn't scored this quarter.
That'll put you in a precarious situation. Nice entry and nice finish quickly by Williams, and we got ourselves a tilt here. 28-23, 1:10 left. So Halldale now has to play a little possession basketball, Gary. 8-0 run here during the quarter. And Gilbert took it in, and she'll get some free throws. So an 8-0 run has got the Ramblers rambling.
Allowed Winthrop to get up the floor quick, and they've taken advantage of it here in the last couple minutes.
Yeah, Gilbert breaks the streak here, so first points of the quarter for the Bulldogs. Aubrey Gilbert, freshman post player, knocks home two. Those are two big free throws. Makes it 30-23, 7-point game. Winthrop will need to come down, get some shots off. They do, and big rebound there. And with under a minute left, we'll see what the decision is. Coro gets it to Donahue, and she takes it in, gets it stripped away. Now on the sneak away is Lidler. Here comes Lidler. She got a Swatarama. Aubrey said no. We'll bring that one up to get a look at here sometime during the final seconds of the game. Back outside. Popped out there. Good job by Winthrop getting the shot up and down by Lidler. And she didn't waste any time. Just what she needed to do. It's a 4-point game. 30-26. Boy, a lot of credit to these Winthrop kids, Gary.
Yeah,
they could have said, oh, well, I got to get ready for the varsity game. But they didn't. Now they got to steal. Doobie. She comes in. She lays it up. Won't go.
Nice
Lidler follow. Lidler with it again, tries to get it back to Doobie. Doobie trying to make something happen, and they'll have a held ball with 8.5 left. Boy, that could have been interesting there with a basket. Wow, 4-point game. Great job, Ramblers. Boy, they just never quit at all and kept playing, and they had a great fourth quarter here. Gibbons with it. She's going to hold. Gilbert's going to launch one from downtown. Won't go, and that probably just about will run the clock out.
Good game.
And it will. So we've got a final here. It became a really close contest here in the fourth quarter. 30-26 lead. We'll take a quick break. Dick will tally up, and then when we come back, we'll have the Caps of Pizza play of the game after these messages.
The culture in PNG is very different. It's very special. Everyone is very collaborative. Everyone is very honest, and they want to help you succeed.
I work with a good group of people. A lot of experienced people have been here for many years. Some people that I work with have been here for 30-plus years. You have the tools to learn, the necessity to drive you forward, which are great.
I'm getting my needs met career-wise. So I'm getting the leadership experience. I'm getting the coaching that I need to move on and move up.
greatest aspects of benefits we get here. You know, we get health insurance, life insurance, disability insurance, and it's all keys in. That's worth something to me, along with the pay, and know I'm going to have a paycheck at the end of the week.
We're back here to Penny Gymnasium and getting ready to name the Capsa Pizza Player of the Game Award here for the Halldale JV game. And we want to congratulate Olivia Gibbons. She's our Capsa Pizza Player of the Game. She's going to get a free pizza from Capsa Pizza. We'll make sure we get her that certificate. And congratulations to the Bulldogs. They go back-to-back wins over the Gardner Tigers and the Winthrop Ramblers here. And that's going to do it here from Penny Gymnasium. We'll take a breakdown, and we'll be back here for the varsity game. And we'll be back on the air very shortly, probably about 8 minutes or so. We'll see you for the varsity game. Until then, so long, everybody.